What's up, people? So what this video is going to be about is what I should be building towards from last All Stars till the next one. But first, a couple things. There's a new patch and a new loading screen, so that probably means that we're going to have another big event, an event where you get currency and you're able to buy some premium sub generals from the currency from the regular packs. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, and hopefully there'll be a new general pairing of ground troops or range generals. So it shows two people's faces, two guys' faces on the new loading screen. So maybe those are the two new generals. Hopefully, I want new ground or new range. Um, but before I talk about preparing for the next All Stars. Oh, hold on a second. I get someone at the door. My wife had ordered some food. Um, yeah, so preparing for the next All Stars. So just what I wanted to say before that is haven't made a video for a few days. For those that watch my channel or watch a lot of my videos, we're moving. We just found a new apartment 2 days ago and paid the down payment yesterday. And then all of our stuff's getting picked up and moved in the next like 3 days or so. Around the first of the month is when we're moving into the new place, and it's in a different city that we live in now, like half an hour away. So I probably won't make after this video. Probably won't make another video for a week or so until we're settled in. All right, so preparing for the next All Stars. I think other than other than qualifying for All Stars, of course, I think I only have to look at this one battle report and try to figure out what what can I do to not get wrecked this freaking bad. So this is in the semifinals. So in the semifinals, you have two sets of four teams, top five, top 200. So this will be like this this rally um, includes 12, 15, 15, 15 of the top 200 people on the entire continent, right? So a lot of these guys, probably at least 10 of these guys have 3,000% buffs. So this is probably the hardest I've ever been hit. Preliminaries are going to can be hard depending on who the team is up against you. But then the semifinals are going to be a lot harder as far as the rally sizes that can hit you. But I lost this power like I'm almost full health. So my full troop power is 12.3. So I almost have all my troops, and they only lose 3 billion, and I'm zeroed. Now I had no reinforcements because I knew their rallies were really going to hurt me, and I've been porting around a little bit, avoiding several rallies, and then they kind of left me alone, didn't try rallying me for like 20 minutes or so. Well, actually, what's the timestamp on this? This is 47 minutes into the semifinals. So I'm zeroed after this, and basically I had used so many healing speed ups in the in the preliminaries that I didn't have any. I used like 26,000 days. And this is my first All Stars. I didn't have any of the All Star Dragons, so I was already going to get the All Star Dragon. So I just after this, I was done. I just started sending out, a single troop to buildings. I wasn't going to heal anymore. I wasn't going to heal anymore. So the thing is like, what's the biggest? What are the things I can work on from now until the next All Stars to where I'll still get zeroed, but I won't lose the power exchange this much, right? Because that's another reason why not to heal is because if I'm only getting 3 billion from having to heal 11 billion, it's not even worth the heal if I'm going to get zeroed again and only get that many amount of points. Like if I had like 2 billion power left and they lost all their power, I don't know how much total power is here, probably another 2 billion. If it was somewhere close, if it was somewhere within like a billion uh, differential power exchange, winning or losing, then it would be okay to heal. But I'm losing it by 8 billion. It's just I don't know how much it takes to full heal. I think it takes something like 13,000 days for me with my troop amount and my healing speed. I think it's like 13,000 days to full heal from zero. But what's the main thing I should work on as far as like building troops, do you think? I mean, just looking at these numbers, I think to myself, well, shit, I would need 30 billion power not to get zeroed with this rally, right? Like they got what? They got 60% of their troops left that survived. Like I lose that power exchange so bad. I mean, looking at my like buffs and debuffs, I don't think they're that bad. Like I debuff like my in-city troop buffs are like pretty good. Like pretty much everything's over 2,500. One thing over 3,000. A few of them are getting close. So my range troop debuffs is going to matter the most. So I think one thing that I can do is swap in, make sure I have all of the same rings that are all range troop attack debuff, like 4 all-stars. That's like the most popular like rally that you'll get hit with for guys my power level. Like if you're less than like 20 billion power, you're probably just going to get hit with ranged rallies several times and you'll be zeroed or whatever. So I instead of having like 7 of one ring and 4 of another, I can just have 11 all of the range troop attack debuff. So I think that gives me like 4 more rings, so I'll get another close to like 200% range troop attack debuff. So I think that will help a reasonable amount. But the the main thing is let me know like what you think I should be working on as far as like building troops. Like I don't really have a T1 wall. I have like 180 million T1 ground troops, but I don't have flats on the wall general or on the wall dragon or anything like that. I got percentages. So there's a few things I'm lacking. Like one is having enough troops like all the way down. I still have like something like 20 layers or so that are still just a million troops. Like tier 10, I only have a million range, mounted, and siege. Tier 9, only 1,000,000. Like what I'm thinking is I need to bump all my layers to where everything T10 and below is like 10 million or over 5 to 10 million. So I don't have a T1 mounted. I went with T1 ground just because I want to be different and feel special. So should I focus on, I guess the main thing I'm curious is should I focus on making like ground counter range, right? So should I make more like T11 through T14 ground, or should I just make all T1 ground and then roll flats on my wall general? In the end game, am I going to want to have flats on my wall general for a T1 wall, or am I going to want to roll them back to percentages? Like it costs a lot to roll 4 golds onto civilization equipment if you know you might roll them again. Right now they're all just like random percentages. So as far as the wall goes, I was thinking about putting defense and hit points flat ground on the defense and hit points pieces, and then putting siege machine attack on the 2 attack percentage pieces. That's what I was thinking of doing for my T1 ground, because the T1 ground, they don't necessarily have to do a lot of killing, right? Just like the longer they survive, all the troops that will get attacked after them are able to do more damage. So like the defense and hit points would matter the most, right? And they do, I think they have the lowest attack. Well, other than siege, they're like the lowest attack besides siege. So but yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments like what you think I should focus on using my resources for the most and building towards from this report. I mean, I think this is really the only report as far as like doing better in All Stars from prelims to semifinals to finals. I think this is the only thing I need to look at. I mean, I was getting hit with range troop attack like, you know, a lot in the prelims, and then in the semifinals I was just getting hit with range troop attack. So I think I need to try to figure out like what the hell to do to survive range troop attacks. Because the other thing is like I have less ground troops. If you don't count the T1s, I have less ground troops than I do all the other troops. So like between I have roughly the same number of mounted archers and siege machines, T11 through T14, but then I have less ground troops because I didn't build a ton of T11 or T12 ground, whereas I basically have a ton of T11 or T12 archers, cavalries, and siege, but I don't have a ton of ground. Basically, what I have for ground is I got 6 million, 11 through 14. I got 6 million each. That's what I got. And then all my layers for ground below that have 2 million. So I was because you know you get a certain amount of food every day, and I got to use that food doing something. And over how long is it between one All Stars to the next? Because you're gonna have chalons in between. It's like a couple of months. Like between all that food I get freely each day, plundering in SVS, all the other type of rewards and stuff. Like you know, it's billions of food over a few months, right? Like just getting it for free that I have to spend. So should I spend that all on my T1 ground, or should I try to increase the layers some more? It's just kind of what I'm trying to decide. Another thing is that there might not be anything I can do to make much of a make much of a difference in this attack, in an attack like this. Like I probably just need to be a higher keep level and have a higher military academy and have, you know, significantly higher military academy buffs. That's probably like the biggest thing that I need to do. But I'm working on making my T15 troop buildings. I'm doing that first. So that'll help a little bit. I think I'll have two of them done before the next All Stars. I mean, I have mounted already, but that won't matter for a range troop attack. But I should have T15 siege and T15 ground by next All Stars, like 5 million of each. So I'll have a few more layers in the defenses. That'll help. A couple more layers in there. And then I'll have like 5 million T15 ground. But yeah, shit, man. This guy's real good. This guy actually has. I've been hit by this guy in several different types of events. He's real good. He was a rally leader, highest power guy on the Bear team, and yeah, he's real good. Oh, he's got his ideal land maxed, like 19,000 points or whatever. So he's got a stupid large march size, and then all the debuffs from all the debuffs from the ideal lands. Like you don't get a ton, but you get some. I mean, he's not attacking with his subsidies here, right? Like he's attacking in rally, and I do have my subsidies on the defense. And like, look how high his debuff is for siege machine stuff. Like the siege machine attack doesn't have high debuff, but his defense and hit points are higher than mine. I mean, you get some debuffs for military academy, like while you're, you know, while you're attacking, enemy troop attack defense and hit points is lowered by, you know, X%. There's a lot of that in the military academy, but I got all that stuff, you know, up through MA5. Anyways, leave a comment on what you think I should focus on, particularly like with my resources over the next few months. I mean, I do coin, so I do spend, you know, a significant amount of money each month. Maybe I buy probably like buy probably like 25 to 30 packs a month, something like that. So I was thinking about like I like getting the main event packs because there's just so much juicy stuff in them that's not in the other packs. But one thing I was thinking about that would make a significant difference in that rally is getting another Iron Curtain or a few more, because like it's such a huge, because you could put these on, technically you could put these on each of your subsidies. It'd be crazy. Like you have to buy a lot of packs to max thing out. You probably have to buy 12 or 15 double downs of packs to get one Iron Curtain maxed out. but I think you could get it to level 80 because I think you get 20% and 20% at level 80, and then for the last upgrade, which is going to use 3 of them to upgrade it, you only get a 10% more enemy troop attack. So you could get, it's a huge amount of debuff because it's 20% defense and hit points, so 40% plus 30%. So that's 70% for all troops, right? So 4 troops, so that's 280% debuff, adding 1 more of these. And then I think you can have on the assistant wall general as well. So I might want to get like at least 1 more and put it on the assistant wall general, but it's a huge amount of debuff. 280%. So most people at a reasonable VIP level, what is it? VIP, like, is it 18 where you get another subsidy where you get 11? Or maybe it's lower than that, but 11 of those, 280% debuff. Like, that's 2,800, 3,080% debuff, and you can have 2 more in your wall generals. This is only when you're being attacked, though. 2 more on your wall generals. It's like 3,600%. 3,600% total debuff. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. But then again, you have to, like, the main event packs, like, there's so much good stuff in the main event packs. Every single one of these packs you're buying, you're not getting any of that stuff. So none of the stuff to upgrade your Senate, none of the stuff to upgrade your spiritual beasts, bid on subsidies. I don't think you're getting any art treasure scrolls if you're trying to get higher art treasures. I think you still get treasure boxes, but yeah, I was thinking about that, getting another one of these. This is a significant amount of debuff just for one, 280%, and it's for all troops. Attack, defense, and hit points, like a significant amount, right? Like usually for your subsidy generals, like 280%, that's better than the base skill. That's better than the base skill of like 3 subsidy generals combined. Because the real good ones have like 100 total percent or so. And then the mediocre ones are like 50 or 60%. So like, what's this gun? Enemy range troops attacked by 40. Enemy range troop siege machine. Enemy range troops and siege machines defense and hit points by 15. So that's 30, 60. Yeah, it's 100% debuff on Zizka. He's probably like the best one in the game. Ground troops 25. Range troops and siege machines defense by 40. Okay, so that's 80. So that's 105% debuff in total from their base skill. So that Iron Curtain 280%. That's almost as good as adding the base skill of 3 more subsidy generals, if you could. I mean, it basically is 3 more because a lot of them have, less than that, right? Less than 100%. Like Mark Anthony, he's pretty good. Was this 35%? And then just another 20. So he's only 55%. Yeah, 280% debuff is huge. Right now, I have battle tested level 80 on all of them, but I basically got got those for free, right? Didn't have to do any packs for those. Um, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, that's enough. It's enough storm braining about what to do, what to try to build towards for the next All Stars. You guys, let me know what you think. I'd appreciate it. All right. Thank you. See you guys. See you guys like a week from now.